Welcome. My name is Brandon, and I'm going to be your host as we explore God's design for great relationships. In the creation story, we see that out of everything God created, the only thing that wasn't good was that man was alone. The plants were good, the animals were good, the solar system, the lights, the water, all of it was all good, except for one thing. And that's that man was outside of a relationship. That wasn't good, so God created Eve. And the first human relationship was born. Now, granted, it didn't take long before Adam was already blaming his wife for all of his problems, and we've had relationship problems ever since. But here's the good news, that God has given us the design for great relationships in His Word. It's right in the Bible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to explore God's design for great relationships in this study. This week, we're going to discuss how to start those great relationships. Next week, what we're going to look at is how to take them from acquaintances to true friendship. And then the week after that, we're going to talk about what to do in our relationships when something goes wrong, when it doesn't go the way it should be. So these principles can be applied to any relationship, whether it's a spouse, a coworker, the people in your small group, even your children, doesn't matter who it is. It's our goal to grow to become people who fulfill Jesus' instructions to not only love our neighbor as ourselves, but to love our enemies. What I'm going to do is share practical ways to live out each of these principles in God's design for relationships in your small group. Now, why would we study this in our small group? Well, the answer is because small groups, that's our laboratory as believers. It's where we get to experiment. It's how we figure out how to do life and how to do relationships with one another. Small groups are a place where we get to try things out and we get to, succeed and sometimes fail. We get to have positive and constructive feedback and then try again. Your study guide will walk you through how to practice what we're already learning in our groups. And as you learn how to live these principles out in your small group, our hope is that you'll be able to use these lessons in all other areas of your life, in all relationships in your life. And here's why it's important. If you can build great relationships in your group, you will build the foundation for growth in all other areas of your life. Having great relationships in your group will enable your group to help each other grow spiritually, emotionally, financially, and even physically healthy. Now,